2-0 Philly Pacers behind the gate, moving up. Matron Stakes, 104,000. They're off on the outside. Pretty Dark Tequila leaves. I'm a Lulu also moves out of there. Down toward the inside, moving up Teton Beauty. They make their way in the first turn. From between horses now, Existential's up after the lead. Existential 3 wide, trying to get to the front, maybe 4 wide. Moving up between horses there. That's 220 Swift with the rail, Teton Beauty. Behind Teton Beauty, Kissed by a Stranger 4th. Racing 5th, Pretty Dark Tequila. Then it's I'm a Lulu. They went by the opening quarter 27 seconds flat as they make their way by the stands on the way toward the half. Existential comes out with the lead. Racing in second, that's 220 Swift. 2 lanes further back, Teton Beauty. Here comes a move up by I'm a Lulu. Following I'm a Lulu will be Naughty Beauty. They make their way into the clubhouse turn on the way over toward the half. And Existential leads by a little bit more than a length. I'm a Lulu races up on the outside. 220 Swift's got the rail. Second over trip now for Naughty Beauty down inside Teton Beauty. Third over trip, Say Goodnight. After that comes Kissed by a Stranger, the trailer Pretty Dark Tequila. After trying to leave, 56-2. They make their way up the backstretch now. On the way toward 3/4, Existential just ahead, right up alongside I'm a Lulu. Down toward the rail, 220 Swift. A second over trip now for Naughty Beauty. They go into the final turn. They approach 3/4, and from the outside, I'm a Lulu gets a short lead. Existential's got the rail. A live covered up trip for Naughty Beauty in third, 123 and 4/5. They make their way around the final turn. Coming toward the top of the stretch, I'm a Lulu's got the lead but didn't cross over yet. It's I'm a Lulu on top. Holding the rail, Existential coming on the outside, 3 deep. Here comes Naughty Beauty coming through the stretch. I'm a Lulu trying to get to the front and hold on. Here comes a move from Naughty Beauty. They're coming to the wire. Naughty Beauty gets up. Holding second, I believe, is I'm a Lulu. Clyde, 153 and 4. Purse 122,600. They're off. There goes Fragment out for that lead as they make their way toward the first turn. Moving toward the inside. Moving up is Frantic Hanover with the rail. Getting away in third right now, Ty Hanover. Out 3 wide, moving now. Here comes a move up by Melillo as they make their way around the first turn, making a break at the back of the pack. And out of it is Caviar Anders. They race by the opening quarter now, and from the outside, Melillo's gone up and gotten a lead from Fragment. 26 and 3/5 as they race by the stands now on the way toward the half, and Melillo is clear by 2 lanes. Fragment back in second, sitting third, Frantic Hanover in front of Ty Hanover. Down toward the inside, Apocalypse Blue Chip. After that comes another C-Note and Heartfelt Hanover, and way back and out of it after the break, Caviar Anders. They make their way into the clubhouse turn now on the way over toward the half, and here comes a rush up on the outside now by Ty Hanover to go up after the lead as they make their way by the half. Holding the rail is Melillo. They went by the half, 56 and 1/5. They race up the backstretch now on the way toward the final turn, and Melillo has the lead by just ahead, right up alongside Ty Hanover. Down inside is Fragment. Off the rail, Frantic Hanover from 4th. Racing up along the inside, Apocalypse Blue Chip. Alongside is another C-Note. They continue up the backstretch, approaching 3/4, and Melillo there by a half length. Ty Hanover's on the outside. With the rail, Fragment. 3 wide, here comes Frantic Hanover. They make their way midway on the final turn in 3/4, 123 and 2/5. They approach the top of the stretch now, and Frantic Hanover is 3 wide up after the lead. Frantic Hanover, Ty Hanover down inside Melillo, waiting for Racing Room, now getting his Fragment. They come off the turn. Here comes Fragment down the inside, coming through the stretch, and Fragment down the passing lane, pulls away, draws off, wins easy. Fragment destroys him late. Up for second on the far outside, Apocalypse Blue Chip in 152 and 3. Purse 110,300. They're off out for the early lead. There goes Heart for 2. Atlantic Summer farther out as they make their way toward the first turn. Down toward the inside, Art Candy. Getting away in 4th now, Our Robe. Trailing on that first turn, Nuance. They make their way midway on the turn now, and from the outside up to the lead, Atlantic Summer. Back to second, Heart for 2. Getting away in third is Art Candy, 2 lengths in front of Our Row, and the trailer is Nuance as they make their way by the opening quarter. They go by in 28 and 2/5 on their way toward the half, and with the lead, that's Atlantic Summer. Atlantic Summer leads it by about 2 lengths. Heart for 2 settles for second, Racing in third. That's Our Candy. Another 2 lengths back, racing in fourth is Our Road. The trailer into the clubhouse turn is Nuance. As they hit the turn now on the way toward the half, leading it is Atlantic Summer. Hard for 2 sits in second. Our Candy got away third, racing fourth Our Row, and continuing to trail is Nuance. They make their way by the half. Atlantic Summer, a length and a half lead. 58 3/5. They continue on the clubhouse turn, heading over toward the backstretch. Atlantic Summer, hard for 2, sitting in second, racing third. That's Our Candy, 2 lengths in front of Our Row, and the trailer continues to be Nuance. They trot midway up the backstretch, heading toward 3/4, and it's Atlantic Summer. But here comes Our Candy to the outside. Hard for 2 waits at the rail. Another 2 lengths back, Our Row fourth. They make the way into the turn. They go by 3/4. Atlantic Summer, 127 4/5. Around the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch, it's Atlantic Summer by a little bit more than a length. Our Candy's on the outside. Toward the rail, Hard for 2, swinging 3 wide Our Row, following 3 wide Nuance, and they're at the top of the stretch now. They straighten away with Atlantic Summer coming off the turn with a 2-length lead. It's Atlantic Summer, Hard for 2, races down the inside, coming through the stretch. Atlantic Summer's in front. Here comes Hard for 2. Hard for 2 is going to get up to win it. Hard for 2. And it's Atlantic Summer and Our Row in 157 3.